So we demand money for tourism, for trade, for financial investment, and for speculation, which means we need to know how much our money is worth in terms of foreign money. So what's the Canadian dollar worth in terms of US dollars, for example? Well, once you find the exchange rate for, say, 1 Canadian dollar into however many US dollars, you can then find however many US dollars, how much a US dollar is worth in terms of Canadian dollars. So they can be written either way. So let's look at, for example, Canada dollars and British pounds. So right now, 1 Canadian dollar is worth 58 cents, or 0.58 in terms of British pounds. So how much is a British pound worth? To find that, we take 1 and divide by the 0.58. So if we do 1 divided by 0.58, then we find that 1 British pound is worth $1.72 Canadian. Okay. Well, 1 Canadian dollar will buy you 0.66 of a euro. So let's say you have a euro and you're coming to Canada. How far will your euro go in Canadian dollars? To find this, we do 1 divided by 0.66. And we find that 1 euro is worth 1.55 Canadian dollars. So if you find the exchange rate in terms of Canadian dollars, you can then flip it and then find out how many that foreign currency will buy of Canadian dollars. So 1 Canadian dollar is worth about 78 cents US. So that means that 1 US dollar is worth 1.28 Canadian. So if you're going to the US, you take your Canadian dollars, and each Canadian dollar will buy you 78 cents US. If you are an American, you're coming to Canada, you take your US dollars, and each US dollar will buy you $1.28 Canadian. So we can look at exchange rates in either way. If you're trying to determine if a Canadian dollar is under or overvalued, you need to make sure that you're looking at the exchange rate as 1 Canadian dollar. If you're trying to figure out if the euro is under or overvalued, then you need your exchange rates to be in terms of 1 euro.